Hello everyone, it's Blitzblatibus here, and welcome to my first tutorial of how to make a simple modded tank. Some of you been shout out of this request for many times from my every video, so today I'm gonna show you how to make one. I never put a bunch of details of it because it's just a simple tutorial for the other people who want to make a good tank, so just take it as an inspiration. So let's get started. The first thing we gonna do is to put a 1 ballast at the starter block. Then put the suspension at the bottom of the ballast and add some wheels at the suspension and make it smaller by using easy scaling mod. Add more wheels and add a powered wheel and make it smaller just like we did at the other wheel, and add another regular wheel. And arrange these wheels to make them tight to the tracks, so the tracks wouldn't fall off when we do hard turns. The next thing we gonna do is to duplicate the wheels. You could make them many as you want, but don't make it too many, it will struggle from a slow turning. Now copy a single wheel and make the regular wheels smaller. You don't need a suspension for this one.
It's good to shape the mind. Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat. Where I need to be for the first time. I'm taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words, stop stalling in the doorway.
Now delete the other ballast and leave just 1 ballast at the center and stretch it long until it reaches the smaller wheels. If your tank has a length like this, try to type at the Y scale X 13.00 and Z scale X 0.70. Now it's time for the tracks. Put it whatever you want because you just gonna use the TGYDs building tools after this. Just make sure you put your tracks at the perfect angle. When you finally put your hinge at the perfect angle, reform the hinge like this. Just follow what I did at the XYZ scale. Put a half pipe at the top of the hinge, and make it flat. Just follow what I did at the XYZ scale, and put a single spike at the bottom at the hinge, which this would be the teeth of the track, and then reform it just I did at the half pipe. Then duplicate the track into 5 and select the whole track piece and duplicate it. Reselect the track pieces and leave a 1 track piece, because this is where we gonna form it by rotating them. Just follow what I'm doing. you're kinda confused at this part, this is what I'm literally doing. When I'm done rotating the other track piece, I reselect the other track piece and do the same thing. If you have too much track piece, just delete it, or if it doesn't reach the end, use the easy scaling mod, make it a little bit longer at Z scale. Now it's time to put it some another small and powered wheel so it could make the track a little bit better. Just follow what I'm doing.
I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me.
Now put some hinges at the suspensions for more integrity.
Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
Select some of the small wheels, and change its control keys to right and left.
I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever.
Looks like our treads and suspension was a success. It's time to duplicate the whole thing.
We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. Come get lost with me.
Now make the starter block longer and put some braces of it.
Come get lost with me. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
Now the chassis was complete. Now it's time for the hull and turret.
Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get
For the hull, sometimes we use hinge for making the hull, which is a little bit heavy, but today we have the scaling block which you could adjust its mass without an hustle, so we gonna use this thing. Well, if the glitch kicks in, just fix something at the XYZ scale, so it couldn't shake too much while moving.
where the sunrise lasts forever. And it's all you and me. We'll
front should always slope for better protection of the vehicle. I never add armor of it because the tank that we were building was just a dummy for our tutorials, so you could inspire some of my principles.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies.
Now we need to put some braces on it for more integrity of the vehicle. Now done with the hull, it's time for making the turret. When I building fictional tanks, I always start at the most center, so we gonna put our turret there. First we gonna put some large wheel at the top and a steering block at the bottom. So why they were different? Because if I use both steering block in the medium size vehicle, it will be easily knock off when it get hit by a powerful impact. If I use both large wheels, it will make the turret keep spinning while moving, even it is a different control keys. So that's why it should be different, and it will make easily to aim to the target.
As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side.
Well, the turret's traverse speed was really good. Now it's time for the gun. First you need a single ballast. You can make it longer by using the mod. Also do the same thing at the cannon too.
We both know that you'll understand, and you'll see if you take my hand, and I'll go out of my own way for you. I'll go out of my own.
Now put suspensions at both sides of the ballast, so it could reduce the amount of recoil. When it's done, put steering hinges at the suspensions and adjust it to the center point of the suspension. You can adjust its angle limits and speed if you want. If you want to make your gun much powerful, you could make the ballast heavier and make the suspension stronger, but that's not work anytime, so we gonna add some very small wing panels which it could absorb the recoil.
See you on the other side. Stays alive.
so the gun was quite pretty well, so we need to cover some of the parts of it and we're done now. Now it's finally done, but there's only one thing that you shouldn't never ever forget. That would be the camera mode, which is the main sight of our gun so we could fire accurately.
Stays alive. I got to keep it together. Keep it together. I got to keep it together. Keep it together.
So there you have it. I hope you like this simple tutorial. Even I talk there like a do. But anyway, I did my best to teach you guys to make tanks like this. So I hope enjoy the video and see you in the next video. Peace.